Eiffel Tower evacuated over attempted attack by knife-wielding man, police says. Can I please have what nationality and or religion this man is for $5? French police arrested an intruder brandishing a knife at the Eiffel Tower on Saturday night, which led to the monument being evacuated, sources said. The man, who is aged around 19, has a history of psychological problems. Of course he does, because now they've run out of excuses. Forced his way past security guards and shouted, Allah Akbar! There it is. God is great. A legal source told AFP. Armed soldiers who permanently stationed at the Eiffel Tower ordered him to drop his weapon, which he did without attacking anyone, the source said, asking not to be named. Okay, so he's insane, but he seems to be completely responsive to the armed guards. That is interesting. The man, who's apparently alone, was very quickly overpowered and arrested, and nobody was hurt, a statement from the company that runs the monument said. After the arrest, the police at the site checked the venue and called for it to be evacuated at around 12:30 at night, 15 minutes before the Eiffel Tower normally closes, the statement said. Okay, why are you bothering telling us that? Okay, cool. The intruder was wearing a Paris Saint-Germain soccer shirt at the time of the incident at the tower, was lit up with the colours of the team who won the club's new world record, signing Brazilian star Neymar. France has been under a statement of emergency since November 2015 attacks on Paris restaurants, a concert venue and sports stadium that left 130 people dead. Since the first wave of terror attacks in January 2015, 239 people have been killed. Well, there's something to be proud of. Great job, Paris. The legal source said the man with the knife, a Frenchman born in the West African state of Maladi, don't know how that works, had been discharged from a psychiatric hospital in July. Cool, sure he has. The tower reopened on Sunday morning as usual at 9 a.m. or 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Obviously, I'm reading this from an Australian website. So, a couple of things I want to talk about this. In a funny coincidence, this terrorist is also suffering from psychological problems. What's this, the fourth one in a row now? It's funny how all these terrorists are also suddenly psychologically damaged. Interesting. Although I'm pretty sure if we asked them to prove the records for the medical records, they could factor a doctor. Find some somewhere. But at the end of the day, guys, I'm sorry, I don't buy it. I don't buy how all these terrorists are all of a sudden saying psychological problems. When, I don't think they're that nuts. After all, he is completely responsive when they asked him to drop the knife. If he was psychologically damaged, he wouldn't have just dropped the knife and responded the way he did. Chances are his response would have consisted of something about boogie woogie and ran towards the guards, because that's how someone who's nuts will generally respond. And we know he's nuts because he was in a psychological hospital. So at the end of the day, I'm not buying it. Secondly, at the end of the day, they go through and they mention about how, we had to shut the Eiffel Tower, but don't worry, it was only 15 minutes early. Great, terrific, and this morning I had a burrito. Don't know what that has to do with anything. You still had to shut your monument because of a terrorist attack. The third point I want to actually touch on here is where he was actually born. So let me reiterate that. They have said a Frenchman born in the West African state of Marinda. Oh, I've got it on the screen there. Okay, that's interesting because West African state of Marinda is there. That is nowhere near being a Frenchman. How the hell is this guy a Frenchman if he was born in West Africa? Or what's this? The new idea is to go through and claim everybody is French, so therefore he's not a terrorist or he's not a migrant, which is what I think it was. It was a migrant or a refugee who had came across in the migration or the refugee boats, he had been declared asylum or been given a visa or whatever it may be, and that's why they're putting a Frenchman in front of it. But I don't know, guys, what do you reckon? Do you reckon they're trying to cover up the fact that he was a migrant or a refugee? If he was, do you think I might be reading too much into it? What is your thoughts in the comment section below? If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. And apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next video.